take a glimpse into the future at the 2023 BMW XM. Alina Moore from our sister company Topspeed.com reports on the new spy shots of the 2023 BMW XM. When introduced in 2021, BMW announced that production would start a few years later. Here we are a year later with spy shots of their creation. Alina tells us that BMW has been testing prototypes of the production version for a while now, but the new photos are the most revealing to date, showing a much more aggressive design. The CEO of BMW's M division, Frank van Meel, said this about the new XM: "When we did the M1, every car company wanted to say I have something special. They built a sports car that was the segment everyone wanted to enter. If you look today at the biggest, most important, and fastest growing segment, it's clearly the SUV segment." Alina makes the connection that this means the M1 is a successor, in a way, to the M1 sports car from 1978. Today's trends in the automotive world are to go electric. This is not the case for the BMW XM. Its focus is on a V8 engine which pairs with a newly developed M plug-in hybrid system. Alina tells us the entry model will have 644 horsepower and 650 ft-lbs of torque, while the competition model will have an increase of 750 horsepower and 737 ft-lb of torque. This means that it will be more powerful than the Aston Martin DBX 707, which is the most powerful SUV on the market today. When it comes to the design, Alina confirms that the production version will follow the lines of the concept vehicle. The exterior is unlike any other vehicle on the BMW market at the moment, but the one element that carries over is the huge grille, probably the largest of any BMW. The new spy shots also give us a great view of the headlights. They will be very similar to the concept version, which separates into two parts. The rear lights will also retain their very linear, simple design as seen in the concept. We can't wait to see how close the production version will be to the concept. What's new for 2023? The XM is a new model for the BMW lineup and is slated to go into production at the end of 2022 and appear in showrooms in early 2023. Pricing and which one to buy. BMW hasn't said how much the XM will cost or how many trim levels it will be offered in, but we're expecting a starting price well above the six-figure mark, with the most luxurious models going for even more than that. Engine, transmission, and performance. A twin turbocharged 4.4-liter V8 isn't new to the BMW powertrain portfolio, but in the XM it'll be partnered with an electric motor and a battery pack to create a whopping 644 horsepower. BMW says an even more powerful 750 horsepower variant will join the lineup later. During our initial test drive of a prototype model in Austria, we noted the powertrain's immediate power delivery and estimated that it should get the XM to 60 miles per hour in about 3.5 seconds. That will put it in the same neighborhood as performance SUVs such as the Lamborghini Urus and the Porsche Cayenne Turbo SE Hybrid, both of which delivered 0 to 60 mph times of 3.2 seconds at our testing. The XM uses a coil spring suspension system that's augmented by adaptive dampers and active anti-roll bars to provide a surprisingly compliant ride when set to its comfort driving mode. When set to sport, the XM's handling is responsive and eager, which makes for good fun on a twisty road. Range, charging, and battery life. BMW hasn't said how large the XM's battery pack is, but the company is estimating about 30 miles of electric-only range per charge. When we find out more about the battery, its charging time, and other hybrid details, we'll update this story with more information. Interior, comfort, and cargo. While we think the concept's exterior represents a close estimation of what will eventually roll off the line at BMW's manufacturing plant in South Carolina, we expect that several of its posh interior details will not make the jump to production. The geometric headliner, for instance, will probably be replaced with fabric or a panoramic sunroof. We love the vintage leather upholstery and the quilted velvet rear seats, but BMW will likely choose more subdued materials for the final product. Infotainment and connectivity. A large, curved display stretches across the dashboard until it meets up with the passenger's grab handle that connects to the center console. The display serves as both a digital gauge cluster as well as onboard infotainment, and we can see BMW's familiar iDrive rotary controller located just right of the shift lever. We're expecting wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto to be standard, and additional features such as Sirius XM satellite radio, a Wi-Fi hotspot, and premium stereo system to be included as well.